my name is Morgan. Welcome back to my channel. I don't have a recipe for you today, but I do have kitchen safety tips. So to start things off, let's talk about knives. I see people using the wrong size knives all the time, as well as dull knives. Keep your knives sharp and in good condition and try your best to use the proper size. The more you handle it, the more you'll get used to it, and I promise you it'll make cooking so much easier. One tip would be in your non-knife hand where you're holding the food, sort of make your fingers like a claw, and that way if you're bringing a knife close to your hand, it won't chop your fingers right off. Second, let's talk about temperature. I highly recommend getting yourself some thermometers. This one is a digital thermometer, so we can check things like chicken, which needs to be cooked to 165 degrees. If it's in a pan, you think it's close to being done, pop a thermometer in it, and you'll know for sure. That way you don't end up with medium rare chicken, which I see on the internet as a funny meme. Not a thing, not a good idea. And you also won't end up with super tough, dry chicken because you took it out before it was overcooked. This is a meat thermometer to go in the oven. So if you have something big, like say you're throwing a party and making a prime rib, you put this thermometer in the oven, in your meat. That way, every time you open the oven, you can see exactly what temperature the center of the meat is and you know exactly when to take it out. Thermometer, great, inexpensive investment. Last is gonna be talking about thawing your meat. So many people say, oh, just run it under warm water if it's frozen. Some people say, take it out in the morning, leave it on the counter, and by the time you get home from work, your meat will be thawed. Bad idea. That's just gonna be breeding bacteria in your meat all day long. If you wanna thaw it quickly, you've got a couple of options. Number one, run it under cold running water. That way, the water's consistently moving, it doesn't get too hot, but it will thaw your meat quickly, I can promise you that. Or take your meat from the freezer and put it in the refrigerator. This will take a day or two, but it's a very safe way to thaw it out. If you're gonna cook it immediately, you can put frozen meat right in a pan, right in the oven. It'll take longer, but it will cook. And last, you can microwave it just to thaw it out and then cook it the proper way that you were planning. But that will make your food quality so much better and so much safer. So I hope you take these tips and good luck cooking.